Hello my beading friends and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you how to make the pair of these simple yet very gorgeous and elegant earrings. This project doesn't take much time and is really suitable for those who are new to the world of handmade jewelry. So materials that we will need: size 10 seed beads. I'm using this gorgeous turquoise color. We will need in total of 32 ruler beads. We will need 2 fire polish beads. I'm using 4mm ones. You can use larger size if you would like. Also we will need 2 pairs of pliers and some findings. We will need beading thread. We will need 2 ear hooks, beading needle and 2 small jump rings. So let's get started. We begin by threading our needle with about a meter of a thread. Once we've done that, we begin picking up beads. We do it in the following way: 1 seed bead, 1 ruler, 1 seed bead, 1 ruler, 1 seed bead, 1 ruler, and 1 seed bead, 1 ruler. We do it 4 times, so we get the sequence of 1 seed bead, 1 ruler 4 times in a row. Once we've done that, we slide our beads to the end of the thread, leaving about 10-15 centimeters tail, and tie the double knot. Once you tied your knot, take your needle and pass through bottom hole of the ruler bead and the next seed bead, and pull your threads lightly. Once our thread is exiting a small seed bead, we need to make a little step up. All we need to do is to pass the needle through the top hole of adjacent ruler bead. Now we begin to pick up the next row. We do 1 ruler bead, 1 seed bead, 1 ruler bead, and pass the needle through the top hole of the next ruler. We repeat that again: 1 ruler, 1 seed bead, 1 ruler, and pass your needle through the top hole of the next ruler bead. And we repeat that for the 3rd time: 1 ruler, 1 seed bead, 1 ruler, and pass your needle through the top hole of the next ruler bead. We've done it 3 times. The last time going to be slightly different. We pick up 1 ruler, 1 seed bead, 1 ruler, and instead of passing our needle through just next ruler, we do it through the next ruler top hole, bottom hole of the ruler after that, and our little seed bead, just like that. And we pull our thread. Now that our thread is exiting a small seed bead, we need to make a little step up again in order to make a 2nd row. So what we do is put the needle through top hole of the ruler bead. There we go. Now we're ready to make a 3rd row. We do the following: pick up one ruler bead and put the needle through the top hole of the next ruler bead. Pull your thread. You're gonna see that the ruler bead that we just added gonna sit on the top of the very first ruler bead. Now we pick up 4 seed beads and pass our needle through the top hole of the next ruler bead, like this. So the aim of this row is to make sure that the ruler bead we pick up sits right above the ruler bead in the very first row, and the seed beads go above the little seed bead we picked up in the second row. So we do it again. We pick up ruler bead, pass through the top hole of the next ruler, pick up 4 seed beads, pass through the top of the next ruler, pick up the ruler bead, pass through the top hole of the next ruler, pick up 4 seed beads, pass through the top hole of the next ruler, pick up our last ruler bead, pass through the hole of the next ruler, now we're ready to add the last set of 4 seed beads. Once we picked up our last 4 seed beads, pass your needle through the top hole of the ruler in the second row, bottom hole of the ruler in the third row, and a top hole of the ruler in the second row, and exit before our 4 seed beads. Now pass your needle through the first 2 seed beads to make sure your thread is exiting right in the middle. Now pick up 1 seed bead and pass through 2 seed beads in that row. Pull your thread slightly and that will create a lovely picot. Now that your thread is exiting before the ruler, we pick up 3 seed beads, 2, 3, and pass through the top hole of the ruler bead. We pick up 3 seed beads and pass the needle through the first 2 seed beads. Pick up 1 seed bead, pass through that's where it can get slightly fiddly, but don't worry. Pass through the 2 seed beads, creating a picot. Again, pick up 3 seed beads, go through the top hole of the ruler, pick up 3 seed beads and pass through next 2 seed beads. Pick up 1 seed bead, pass through the 2 seed beads, exiting just before the ruler in the second row. Pull your thread so that little seed bead sits right in a place. Then pick up 3 seed beads, pass through the top hole of the ruler, pick up 3 seed beads, pass through the first two seed beads we have in the third row. Pick up one seed bead to create a picot and pass right through the next second two seed beads. So once we've done it 4 times, we almost have our earring completed. Now pick up 3 seed beads, pass through the top hole of the ruler. Again, pick up 3 seed beads. Once you picked up 3 seed beads, pass your needle through 1, 2, 3, 4 seed beads, skipping our little picot. You might want to do it 1 or 2 seed beads at a time to make it easier for you. And 2. Now we put our needle through the next 3 seed beads that we picked up in the last row that we did. 1, 2, 3, and exit before the top hole of the ruler bead. Pick up 3 seed beads, and pass through the next seed bead that comes after the ruler, so that the bottom of our lovely earring is complete. What we need to do next is to go through all these seed beads, through the ruler, all these seed beads, and come out just before the ruler, which is opposite the one that we made a little loop around. So we might need to do it in few steps due to seed beads not being aligned. Once we went around with our thread through all the seed beads on the side, our thread should be coming out of a little seed bead just before the ruler. Once we are there, we do the following. Pick up 8 seed beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we pick up 8 seed beads. We pick up our fire polished beads or little pearl that you might like to use instead. Pull those down, and now we pick up 1, 2, 3 seed beads, 1, 2, 3, and go back through our fire polished bead and 5 seed beads that are just below the fire polished bead. So through fire polished beads and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seed beads just below it. So we're skipping the last 3 seed beads that we picked up. So yes, it's 3. There we go. Might hold on to the little fire polished bead and pull the thread so there are no gaps. Now we pick up 3 seed beads and go through 3 seed beads that are just behind the little ruler. So 1, 2, 3. So at this stage you will see that our earring is almost complete. All we have to do now is to find the way with our thread to exit at the same point as the tail that we left. You can choose to do it different ways. You can go around, or you can skip through the beads that are in the middle. It's entirely up to you, whichever you feel most comfortable with. Once we got the thread coming out in the same place as the little tail that we left at the beginning of our work, all we need to do is to tie the double knot and cut the thread as close as possible to the knot. So here we go, our gorgeous earring is complete. All we need to do now is using our pliers to attach the ear hook to our earring. To do so, we take a jump ring with pliers, pass it through those 3 seed beads on the top of the 5 polished beads, pop our ear hook on, and using a second set of pliers, close the jump ring. So there we go, our first project is entirely complete.